નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી welcomes you all here. Dear student friends, let's move ahead in our lesson parts of speech. Up to now we have completed that the basic structure of English language is S plus V plus O. Subject plus verb plus object. What can be there on place of subject? There can be noun or pronoun. What can be there on place of object? There can be noun and pronoun. Apart from this, nothing can be possible. Up till now, what's about subject that we have completed? Now we are concentrating on object. Object is also one of the important part in parts of speech. What can be the object? Object is equal to for what and plus and I have written and to whom the action is concerned. Action is equal to V. Object is concerned with V either for what is equal to for what reason, and to whom is equal to a person to whom the action is concerned. These two means for what and to whom. This is object, and so that object is divided into two parts. One is O1, another one is O2. This is also known as main object. This is also known as principal object. Principal is not written, principal object is written. O2 is written, next to that is subordinate object, next to that one is indirect object. These all are the names, classification of object. How we will come to know that this is O1? How we will come to know that this is O2? How we will come to know? It's a very simple idea. Ask a question to verb with what? Ask a question to verb with whom? Whatsoever answer you will get, that answer is equal to O1. Whatsoever answer you will get, that answer is equal to O2. If you will ask with what, the answer you will get, that is O1. If you will ask a question with whom, what answer you will get, that is O2. Don't pronounce oxygen. I'll give you an example for this. Mira writes me a letter. Here also the same sentence is written. Mira writes me a letter. Question is different. Question is different. What does Mira write? When you ask this question, at the time you will get the reply, and that reply is equal to a letter. What you have received here, a letter, is equal to O1. O1 is equal to main object and principal object. Got the idea? Now here we will come. Mira writes me a letter. Same sentence I have written here. Whom Mira writes a letter. You will get the reply, that is me. That is equal to oxygen. O2, subordinate object or indirect object. Got the idea? Based on this means based on object. Sentence is also divided into three parts. We are not going in detail with this, but you should have this idea. Why is it so? Because when you will use the dictionary, at the time whenever you are having verb with verb into bracket, it would be written I Either there would be written VI or there would be written VT. What is this VT? What is this VI in dictionary? That you will come to know from here. Based on object, sentences are also divided into three parts. One is known as transitive sentence, another one is known as intransitive sentence, and third one is known as two objects sentence. What is here with the transitive sentence? Transitive sentence means what? In a sentence where O1 or O2 is there, whether O1 or O2 makes no difference whatsoever it is. If O1 is given, that is also transitive sentence. If O2 is given, so that only I have written here oblique. The same idea, you see here two object sentence. In the sentence where O1 is also given, O2 is also given. You see here, I'll be here with the same sentence. Mira writes me a letter. Me is equal to O2. Then think for this a letter. What is a letter? A letter is equal to O1. So that this sentence is equal to two objects sentence. Because O1 is also there, O2 is also there. Somewhere else, no object, I go to school. What I go, you will not get the answer. Whom I go, you will not get the answer. Where I go to school, you will get the answer because that is with the place. Got the idea? So that this one, intransitive sentence, you are not having any one object. O1 is also not there, O2 is also not there. Here transitive sentence means O1 can be or O2 can be. Either O1 also, O2 also. Whatsoever is, that is valid. Based on this, what I have written here, that is VT or VI. Somewhere else if you will open the dictionary, you will come to know with verb. Once again we are coming back from object to verb. Why is it so? Because with verb, somewhere else it is written VI, somewhere else it is written VT. VI is equal to verb intransitive. VT is equal to verb transitive. Suppose that I will write here sleep. I will write here go. Ask a question. What sleep? You will not get answer. Whom sleep? You will not get the answer. It means sleep is equal to verb intransitive. On the other hand, think it. Eat. What you eat, you will get the answer. Another one. Ask. What you ask? A question. Whom you ask? Mira. So that this ask verb is able to get addition of object. So that object will be there with such a verb. And other verbs just like this, we will not be having any addition in the form of object. So that where verb intransitive is used, that sentence will be intransitive sentence. Where object 1 and 2 both are used, that is two objects sentence. Wherever either one is used, O1 or O2 is used, that is transitive sentence. Based on this, verb is given. In this way we have completed the idea about object. With this, you will come to know, principal object, subordinate object. Based on this, you will get the idea about types of sentences. Based on that, you will get the idea about types of verb even. In this way, we have completed another feature, another single part from the topic parts of speech. Try to understand all the small parts, to understand all small parts together a speech. In this way, I've completed this. I'll give you 3 to 5 seconds to have a screenshot with the same, and from this, if you can't understand anything else from this, if you can't understand anything else, you can ask me anything anytime. But this thing, if you have covered in a right way, this will be from this parts of speech, this video would be maximum useful to you when you will move ahead with active and passive voice. This active and passive voice is fully based on this topic, so that pay attention here also, try to understand this also. This will be helpful to you in further new topics study. Got the idea? 3 or 5 seconds I'll give you for your screenshot. Have it, take it, and try to write down in your book. Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining us.